Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream, and today we are going to take a look at the enemies. And I will be honest to you, I have been working off screen a little bit, so 1 or 2 days, something like this. I have been working without going live. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. We have to do some progress either way. All in all, we did some great progress, to be honest. But the last time I worked on something, there was a bug and I couldn't solve it. But now we will do it together. But before we start that, I will show you what we did and where we have been last time. So, I think, I'm not even sure. I think last time the stage didn't look like this. Now it does, and I also found a great way to do these segments without having to have too much hassle. We can simply do this by going here and select modeling, and when we add a cube grid, we can simply just draw these boxes. You can just do it like this, and then press E and then push them out, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Very easy. Yeah, now we also can give it a material, and then it should work. I mean, probably this will only work for new stuff now. Yeah, it does, but whatever. That's it. Very easy, right? So maybe this can also be our stage builder later on. But for now, we'll keep it as it is. And yeah, just wanted to show you this. Pretty cool. And we can also go here. And in here, we can, I think we can set the material. We should be, right? Here. So there should be some kind of ground down here, and then we have the ground, and then we can move it like so. That's not even finished yet, but now it is. I think, yeah, now it is. Okay, we can just move it here, and that's it, like so. Very cool, very cool. But let's take a look what also happened. I mean, you know the shooting, but we have since then also implemented the dodge roll. I think, I'm not sure if that was in the last video, but we also did something else. We also implemented the counter attack, which looks like this. I mean, this is only just a very basic and early version. That's not the final version, but that's how it's gonna look like. Let me really quickly check the chat. We also have to keep that in mind, as OBS doesn't really show me any chats whatsoever. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We will see it probably here. I think I added the chat into the video, so we should be able to see it. It's a little bit big. We can make it smaller, like so. Move it here. Yeah, this looks fine. Can have it like this. And there's also something else I really quickly have to. It's this. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have the counter attack, which can be used on something. I added this dummy projectile here, and if you manage to hit it, you will get a small extra jump and roll your way. Not yet sure. This of course this needs to be improved a lot. But I think for now it's for the prototype it will be enough. And the cooldowns also has to be a lot bigger. And you can literally just spam this. And we also have added the enemy. This is an enemy. But there's just one problem. There's a bug with the enemy. I added him, and I also made him move with a behavior subject. The behavior subject is here. And this one will patrol forward and then turn around and then patrol forward. But if we take a look at this one, so when we tick, we apply the X coordination. So we can print this out and see what happens. As you can see, now this should be right, now it should be left, but he's not moving. He's not moving at all, and the question is why? Why is he not moving? That's a really good question. But what's the answer? Oh, by the way, hello Boss Kalakis, welcome to the chat. I hope you will enjoy this stream. Let me quickly go to Twitch as well so I can see what you guys are writing there. Where is my account? Like here. I also improved on the lighting. What do you think about the lighting? It's a little bit different. There should be some kind of light coming from here. And yeah, I improved that. That is what I did. So let's make this a little bit cleaner. Maybe like this. Looks fine. Okay. So why is this guy not moving? He should move, at least according to this. But what did I change? And what I changed is actually and what we changed is actually, what did we change? We added some colliders, and if we take a look at I think it's the detection collider which we added, enemy base, and over here we should see this is the bullet stuff on actually detected detection. So we will add another region here. What happened? Yeah, detection. And we'll move this down here. Make some room here and here. And yeah, we added this detection box, and I have the feeling that this detection box might be the reason why he is not moving, because he is detecting some kind of collision and thinks, oh, it's not a good idea to move, and I can't move, and I won't move. I have the feeling it's that. So what we are going to do is we'll go here and we'll turn this off, basically. We will not make an attachment here. And I will remove this, I will save this, and I will also save this and close this. Oh no, we can keep this open. We will save. And Yeah, let's close the engine and let's rerun it and let's take a look. So it's opening. It's opening and there it is. And if we take a look, we can also open these two files again. Let's open the walkabout, and here we still have the detection box. And where is it? It's still there. The default sub-object. It shouldn't be there. Maybe it's just there because it is what it is. But I can't delete it either. What is happening? Why is this still open? This shouldn't be. Let's close this. Or is it because it's in here? Detection box is not here. No. Bullet spawn collision. Okay. Walkabout, please close and you reopen. Let's see. No, it's still there. But why is it still there? Why can't I delete this? Because this is an enemy base. Enemy base obviously has no detection box. But this one has. I mean, I already tried moving this up and saving and replaying. He's still not doing anything. I mean, we can also, for instance, run this here and go here, show the collision. Shouldn't this show all collisions? Show collisions. Show debug abilities. Show debug collision. Why is it only showing one collision? Let's real quick check on that. We'll ask Gemini. So physics debugging tools. I mean, there are no tools. Find the blueprint, setup review, debug, and then collision analyzer. This sounds right. Maybe we can miss this. It's just this one. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is happening here? I really don't get it. Why is he not moving? Hmm. I mean, shouldn't it just show the collisions? We don't see any collisions here. Show collision. Oh, there it is. So it's up there. It shouldn't intervene with anything. What we can also do is maybe there's another collision item. I move this one up here. Maybe like so. And then check. Still not doing anything. What is the reason? Let's move this back. I don't think it's these two. This detection box right out there, and also add these two again. Close the engine. Maybe we have to take a look. What I also changed is that I have added something. Added some configuration in the character base CPP. Over here at the top, I added the B constraint to plane. Oops, I didn't want that. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I did this. Let's turn this off. Still nothing. Okay, let's have a look at the walker bot at the task. And over here we are adding some input. Does he have some movement speed maybe, or he's movable? You know what? Let's run this. Let's check this guy. What is his mission? So not this one, but we want to know character movement walking. So you should be able to walk. Current floor. Let us maybe do something else. We could also add movements. Add force. Split the struct pin. Split the struct pin and add the force times, I don't know, 500, 5000, something like this on the x-axis. He is pushed into the ground. He is pushed into the ground. What if we do it like this? No, he's not pushed into the ground. What happens with this? Let's even add more. There is something hindering this guy from moving around, but I really don't get it. What it is. Set velocity. Set velocity, split the struct pin, and then set the velocity X to 500, maybe something like this. Still not moving. Really, still not moving. And what if we increase this a lot more? Then he's inside the ground. I don't know. Let's reset. He's not inside the ground. This is really, I don't get this. He's not even falling down. It's not even falling down anymore. This is doing nothing. This should work. To begin with. What have we changed? This is waiting for 2 seconds and then doing the other way around. Turn around, we just execute facing into the other direction, and that's it. And that's it. Okay, so it's not this. It's not this thing. Let's have a look at the enemy base. What is this? What is this here? Yeah, it has everything it needs to have. Oh, that's really annoying. Simulate physics. It's turned off. Why is it turned off? Did I turn this off? No. Oh, maybe we also don't want to simulate physics. What have we changed? Let's take a look here. So this all looks good. This is fine. There's nothing changed. I mean, this changed, but I need this because this is defining the behavior tree. Nope. Overlap all dynamic. Does this collision? Collision for what? Movement components. Where are the physics? Collision. Sprite doesn't matter. Capsule collision. This is enemy type. What if we do its pawn type? So nothing. He's not even falling anymore. What? Why is he not even falling anymore? He was doing all of this. Okay, let's take a look at the code. What has changed? These are some dummy files. Let's add this. Okay. Walkerbots, UAssets. This also some UAssets. Doesn't matter. C++ files. Okay. Game framework, character movement component. We have added that. Get character movement components be constrained to plain true, and then set the settings to Y. This has changed. And also we have added a lot of code here. Begin play, detection box on begin overlap. Get spawn transform. Shoot. Which is fine, and also adding some components. No, sounds good. Sounds good what I did there. This is also fine. It's nothing important. And here, oh, I think I know what it could be. I think I know. And if it is what I think, then it's very stupid. Then it's extremely stupid. And I really have to get this lesson straight to add these super functions. And if I don't do that, stuff will not work. That's important. It wasn't this one. So let's go back to enemy base. We have added begin play here as well. Super begin play. So we really need to add these super functions, otherwise stuff is going to be bro. Come on. Stuff is not going to work. So this is enemy base, enemy controller, and we also have the character base. We have to check that one. Did we add begin play? No, we didn't. That's fine. So there's one failing. Enemy controller base. Why? What? Run this again. So there's something failing. Enemy base. Like this. Okay. Now let's run this again and take a look. And I hope that's it. I hope that's it. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's it. Oh my god. It was so stupid. basically, I have been looking for a solution for a bug, and everything I checked, nothing seemed to be the issue. Except one thing, which was that I forgot to call the super function. So, people, if you have in Unreal, if you have overridden some functionality, some base functionality like begin play, don't forget to call the super function. That's it. Keep that in mind. That's important. Okay, so I can show you. I mean, he fell down, which is not good, but we can and we will add a few more of these maybe and move them here. That's fine. Now we have him. Nice. Okay. That's it. Okay. So now we have this guy. We can do two things. We can tell him to move for a few seconds to this side and then turn around and move to the other side. But we can also do something else. I'm thinking of doing something else. Yeah, we have to do something else. And this something else. So basically what we initially wrote is that this character is going to let's move this one guy. Let's just move this guy at the bottom, and I will show you another trick. This is holding shift. I mean, it's shift on my keyboard because you probably don't need that, but you have to press the end key, the end page. I don't know. On my keyboard, it's called end, and if you do that, it will move down until he reaches the ground, and that's perfect. And yeah, with this said, we want to move this character until he touches one of these things. So as of right now, he will probably fall down. So we will remove some more of these, and we will see he is dead. Yes, he is. But we want to do something else. We want to detect if he can continue moving in that direction. So for this case, we maybe it might be a good idea to write, you know what? I will do that. I will write a component. I will write a component for that. And this component will tell me whenever someone is over the ledge or there is a wall in front, something like this. So we will do this. We will add this component, and this component will be called, let's go to the C++ classes. Do we have a component? No, we don't. This will be our first component, and we will add this right now. We will call this guy, so first of all, it's not a scene component. We will make it actor component. And we will call this components. And we will call this Hundbe. And it will be Hundbe What will it be called? It will be called maybe ledge component. No. We can do one for the ledge, and we can do one for the front if there is a wall. Wall detection, ledge detection. Okay, we will call this ledge detection component. So it will be a ledge detection component, and we will add this. And when we add this, maybe we didn't even need a component for this, but who cares? We will do it in a component. We will do a component solution for this, and we will be happy about it, and it will work hopefully. And yeah, but before we do this, we will close this, and maybe we can also go there. Okay, so we will just close the engine, and we will head over to Visual Studio. And in Visual Studio, and before you are bored, I will move the music I'm listening to the screen so you can watch this cat while I do some programming on this side. You should be able to see the cat now. Yeah. Okay. So while you see the cat, I will do some programming here, and I will maybe also try to explain what I'm doing. So first of all, we will leave the tick function for now. We will remove these comments. We don't need any comments. Comments are not good for us right now. I don't like comments. And we will go to the header file, also remove the comments here. And that's it. Okay. So what's this? I don't know. I will leave this at that. Let's run this and see if this works. It should. Because this is pretty much generated. We might have to run, yeah. We might have to run the rescan solution so we don't get all these squiggle lines. And yeah, so what we are going to do here is we need some, we also move this one up here because we also don't need two public sections. I don't for sure. My computer is dying right now. Wait a second, I really have to check how much RAM I have. I will check that later. Give me a sec. Maybe I can see it here. $32 gigs, okay. Maybe I need more. Because if we take a look at the task manager, we will see that currently I'm at 70% usage of my RAM, which is cost. We really need more RAM. Maybe I will just order now some RAM. What did I buy before? I think I bought it from Alternate. I'm not sure. Let's check how much RAM I had. So, did I get it from alternate? I don't know. Let's take a look. My orders. How long was it? Oh, there. Yeah, I got it from alternate. Yeah. So I would like to buy the same, but that's quite expensive. DDR 5. DDR 5. Okay. Yeah. I did pay quite some money for those. $100. But they might be useful. Whatever. For now, we will keep this as it is. Maybe buy them later. Okay, let's do this thing. What we have is, of course, we want to check the ledge, and we want to check it. U property. We will call this U property. I don't know why void. We will call this U property. It will be a float, and it will be distance. And will be at default like 50. So, and it will be edit anywhere, blueprints, read. I don't think we need to change this, and we can move the category to ledge components. Okay. So with this said, we can have this. Okay. We can also do something else. We will also add maybe interval. Check interval. And this might be like 1 second, every 1 second. Every 1 second, we will check this. Check for which every interval seconds. Something like this. This is fine. Like this, maybe that's readable. And add some comments here. Check for the distance to the right and down. From the base. Okay, this is what we will do. And there will be also a function called void. It will be a U function. Function. Check for page. And this might be public, to be honest. Check for ledge. It will be blueprint callable. And check for ledge will be bool. And it will take nothing. And there's also a function here, which would be called start check for ledge. Update. I don't think this needs to be blueprint callable, to be honest, and it won't. Okay, this will be used to call this function, and this will return. We might also set up a delegate. But for now we won't. Let's do this first. So what we will do is we can head over to this. And we can also save this one. And what we can do is go over here and call this function. And only if the auto check ledge. So we can create this. We can create this boolean, which will be also something like this. This will be a boolean. And this will be true. And it defaults only makes more sense actually. Okay, and if this is true, the component will check every interval for ledges and fire events. Okay. So this means we will later also add an event, but for now, we will just have this. Start checkpoint ledges. Okay, we probably need Kismet something. We'll quickly check on Gemini. Okay, we'll check it here. Maybe we find. In C++, you would use a timer. When you use like a delay node, the call might look like this. Doesn't support anything like this in CPU, as CPU. Don't have such function to execute code in delay. Okay, we can do this with timers. Get world timer manager, set timer. My timer handle. I don't have a handle. Where's the timer handle? Where does it come from? That's interesting. Include timer manager. Okay. It's also weird. Doesn't look like real C++ to be honest. So let's take a look. Timers schedule actions to be performed after a delay or over a period of time. For example, you may want to make the player invulnerable after obtaining a power-up item, then restore vulnerability after 10 seconds, or you may want to apply damage once per second while the player moves through a room filled with toxic gas. Such actions can be achieved through the use of timers, timer management. Okay. Timers are managed are managed in a global timer manager or type F timer manager of type whatever. A global timer manager exists on the game instance object as well as on each world. Two main functions are used to set up timers with timer managers: set timer and set timer for next tick, each with several overloads. Okay. Setting and clearing timers. So we can get the get world timer manager set timer. I mean, let's give it a try. Get timer. Get world timer manager. There's nothing like this. I mean, we can do it much easier. Get owner. Okay, we have to get the owner. Get owner. Get world timer manager. There we have it. Okay. And then we can set timer. And this one wants a timer handle, in and out handle. So this means this can be void actually. Void, okay. We can set this one here. In rate interval. the callback. So it's this, then check full edge. Interval, and then the final one is, so it's 12. This doesn't make sense. So we have timer handle, then we have the in rate, which will be interval. And then we have, no, this is not it. Not this one. Dynamic delegate, nope. Timer delegate, nope. Callback. The callback function, which actually is fine. And this should be this thing. Check for interval. Was it this one? And this makes no sense at all. Handle, in rate, loop, and then nothing. Inverse delay. I mean, what can we set up in this handle? Maybe it's containing all the stuff. Okay. So you can do some stuff. This makes no sense. Let's take a look at the official explanation of this. Set the timer, call repeating function once per second. Starting 2 seconds from now, okay. Set timer, may remember timer handle. Okay. This, okay. You know what? We will do it like this. We will do it exactly like this. So, this will be check for edge. Will be every 1 second, and yeah. And we will lock. Okay, we'll do it like this. Sets a timer to call no instance of overloaded function. Set timer matches the argument list. Do I need this? Member timer handle. Where is the member timer handle? So probably this will be right here, but more like here. I think this can be private. F timer handle. View property, we'll make it like this. Head over here. I mean, this doesn't work. There is no nothing that takes this. Get owner. There's nothing that wants something like this. We don't have a return. Okay, we can move this one down. And this is from the official website, yeah? I don't understand why they really have so bad documentation. Seems to be outdated or something, because I have exactly this timer handle, this, the function, the repeating function is also comparable to mine. Check for edge, which is a void. Ah, it's a bool function here. Okay, maybe we have to do this, which would be not nice, but it would at least fix the issue. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's the issue. Check for edge. Yeah, I don't want this to be boolean, to be void. I don't want this to be void. What can we do? I want this to be a boolean and not a void. Yeah. But this set timer thing only wants a boolean. But can we do a lambda function? Maybe that's it. Can I use lambda with timers? Timer callback. Timer delegates. Set timer, timer callback. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So we can add this interval. This one as well. And it's called check interval. You know what? We want this to be a bool, and there is no going back. So we will try is timer delegate. Create lambda. And over here, we'll have the function. This. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Maybe that works. That might work. Handle the lambda function, then this, then handle the delegate, so the lambda function, create lambda with a callback, open and close. Yeah, this one's fine. Check interval, which is a float. And the last one is this. Okay, what's your problem? No instance of loaded function takes this. Okay. So what is wrong? F handle I think that might be the issue. This was right, okay. Check for ledge should be possible. This is all fine. This is all fine. Okay. That's the issue. Okay. I get it. Okay. So now this should be checking for the ledge. We might make this false actually, and turn it on when we need it. And enemy base, there should be enemy base .h, and this one is gonna take one of my components, and it will be called ledge detection components. Nice. But actually we don't need this, which is a little bit stupid that I added it to begin with. We will go here, add the new class, which is u component, and this will be not a public thing, it will be a private thing, protected thing. New property, edit defaults only, blueprint read only. So we'll do this for now like this, and then we have this ledge detection component, ledge detection component, and yeah, this one is gonna be this one's gonna be, oh, I see there's another comment. Wait, give me a second. Here's another comment. Nanato, hi, how are you doing? Nanato, welcome to the stream, and I hope you enjoy this co-working stream. And yeah, let's move on. We are currently doing the timer, a ledge detection component to find if the enemy should, or is there a ledge up ahead, and then do something. Probably turn it around, something like this. So on detection box overlap, okay, whatever. So we have our, I have this ledge detection component, which is not of this type, but it is of T object PTR of this type. And now we can go to this thing and create the create default subobject. It will be of type ledge detection components text, and the text will be ledge detection components. Yeah, and we need to include this, of course. For this we will go to the header file of this, and over here we can copy the header file over here and we edit there. Okay, that's perfect. And we have the ledge detection components. Yeah, so finally we can hopefully run this, and it will run fine. Hopefully, we don't know, but I hope it will. I hope there are no errors or something like this. But there are. Of course there are. Check for ledge must return a value. Oh, okay. Yeah. Return false. For now, we will just return false. We will change this later. Perfect. It's running. It's running. So now it is open and the character is there. So let's move our character a little bit more to the right and maybe also just put it to the ground, and we will save this. And now we will, what will we do? What do we expect? First of all, we can check this. This should have a ledge detection component now. It has, and we have to enable this. So there should be some kind of ledge. Yeah, auto check. Okay, for ledge and fire events. I don't know why this is true. It should be false, and I think I set it to false. Oh. But it's true. Okay. We want to set it to false, of course. What did I set to false? I thought I said something. Ah, it was this one. Okay. Yeah, I think we don't need this, to be honest. We can remove that. And also this thing here. Okay, it should be fine. Okay, so when we run this, we expect to have every 1 second to have a log. Check for ledge, check for ledge, check for ledge. That's fine. Okay. Okay, what did there happen? He did move and then stop and then fall down. Let's put him here, see what he does. I don't know why he stopped. I don't know why he stopped, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so what we want to add is we want to check. We want to raycast. We need to check how we do the raycasting. How to raycast in Unreal C++. So we might need this. We will do that. For now, let's add these two, and then check over here. We need to get the world. So let's move here. New world pointer world is get world. So we will do this in an if statement. If the world exists, then Okay, line trace, whatever. Okay. Load line trace by single by channel, and not hit. We'll add this guy. If hit results is alt hit. Oh, that's automatically okay. Then we have a start, which would be get owner. You know what? We'll just f vector start trace is get owner get world position get location get actor location. Okay. F vector and trace start trace plus F vector, which would be how did I call this? Distance 0.f and distance. Okay, so this would be the end trace. The collision channel, and the collision channel would be something like, I don't know, to be honest. It would be something like physics body. No, let's do the visibility channel. Collision params, add ignored actors. This okay. Collision query params. Collision query params. Okay. And then we go here and say add ignored actor is get owner. Perfect. Collision params. So after we do this, we will get an out hit. And this out hit is if Okay, we can do it like this. If hit, then if no hit, warning, glitch. This is also not taking the facing into the consideration, but for now, we will. This will suffice. We will just check for the right, and we can also maybe have something like this. Yeah, we can also debug draw line. Yeah, we will draw a line, which would be route start trace and trace of color, I don't know, cyan. Yeah, it's fine. The rest is fine. Okay. So every 1 second this will be called. False, and we will do it 0.5. Yeah. Okay. This should be fine. We will run this and take a look. Take a look at what we have. Okay. Maybe we have to make him a little bit slower, so we can check things. So if I go here, and there should be something like movement speed, max step height. Okay, that doesn't matter. Max walk speed. Okay, should be 200, maybe. So this will basically every time check upwards, which is not fine. We want to check downwards. So what we have to do is not like this, but minus. Okay, let's run this. So 50 is a little bit too small. Let's do something like 150, or 100 is twice that much. 125. That should be fine. Okay, let's run this. Let's have a look what we created. Okay, so what we can do is we can get the facing. For this, we can cast this. Get owner. Direction. Float direction is 1, and if character base, base pointer is cast, get the owner, cast to this guy. We can go here and add our characters, something like this, and we can remove this one and this as well. So if that's the case, then right, hit facing direction. Is undefined, okay, which is a filthy lie because you have defined it here. Get facing, it's called. Okay. So this is a filthy lie. Why is he lying? This exists. This indeed exists. It exists in here. So maybe we just have to rescan the solution, which might cause some little trouble with my computer, but we will check. It's at 73. Now it's fighting. CPU is 100%. That's the experience you sign up for when you develop in C++ for Unreal Engine. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm stupid because it's called A. It's always my fault. Again and again. But this time, this sounds better. And what we only have to do is we have to multiply the distance with the direction on the x-axis, and this should be fine. And if we run this, then he should be able to check to the right and to the left. So let's see. Yeah, he does that. He does that. Yeah, that's nice. Let me really quickly check how far he checks. Yeah, he checks far enough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can also increase the detection. Not detection box, but the ledge detection. Unfortunately not here. We can only edit this in here, which is somewhere here. So interval will be 0.25 to 4. Okay, that's also fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Something like this, 2.5, and we can also go here and set we can have it protected, we can have, I think this Fine, new property. Will be last pledge check. Result is default on false, and this will be blueprint readable, read only. Yeah, that's it. It's blueprint read only, and this will be set to be hit. So now finally we can do something else. We can also add some kind of you know what? I will do the delegate. I will do the delegate here as well. And the delegate is gonna do something funny. What is he gonna do? He is gonna do declare is it a multicast? Declare delegates. Declares a delegate that can only bind to one native function at a time. Nope. Declare dynamic delegates. This is for U functions. Multicast delegate. There's a broadcast delegate that can bind to multiple native functions simultaneously. Okay. This sounds good, and it will... Actually, we just need this. And this will be of type delegate name if... how do we call this? If on... ledge detected. On ledge detected, and that's it. Okay. What if I remove this and save? Wait a second. I had a delegate somewhere and he wanted me to add the F. Dynamic multicast delegate. What do we have here? We have a dynamic multicast delegate. Okay. On ledge detected. And we will have... can we do this protected? Let's check it out. U property blueprint callable? No. Just the U property. We'll rename this to this. On ledge detected. And in here, if it is not hit, we will broadcast something like this. Broadcast like this. Okay. Will broadcast the on ledge detected. Okay, what is the problem here? Unable to find class, delegate, enum, or struct with name F on ledge detected delegate. Okay. Let's quickly check here. Blueprint assignable. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Blueprint assignable. Okay, let's run this and check if this is working. It's not. Okay. How did we do this here? We have added it to public. Okay, which is fine. We can move this. We'll move this up to public. Here, dynamic multicast delegate. It should be something like this. Declare dynamic multicast delegate. And then we go here and we shoot in this. Okay. What is your problem? I don't know. Oh, we have to add this. Seems to work now. Okay, weird. Okay, whatever. So, in the walker bots, over here, actually, not in the walker bots, but more like into the content, the characters, and over here in enemies, walker bot. In here, the behavior tree, of course, we have this patrol forward, and we finish the execute on delay. But what we actually want to do is we want to remove this finish execute, and what we want to do is we can keep this, we can cast to this thing, and after we cast to this, we'll get the ledge detection component on ledge. On actor detect? No. On ledge detected. Blueprint callable is not possible. Okay. What is the other one called? Maybe we on actor detected. It's also not working. Oh, there it is. On actor detected. Okay. This one is not. This one is not working. But why? What do we have different here? This is also public. Your property is declared here. Okay. In the public section. We have it in the public section as well. I should take that. Okay. Take a look at this. Back at the enemy base.h. Blueprint assignable. We have that. Okay. We have all of this. And we can add ledge detection. Oh, it could be one of those errors where you have to restart the engine. Okay. Which is fine. We will do that. No problem. Let's do it. Let's restart the engine. Restart the engine. Now. And while I am restarting the engine, I will take a look at the comment section, which is empty, of course, as always. Doesn't matter. So we are back at at this project, and what we will do, I will remember this and open all the tasks. Oh, there it is. Okay, something like this. So we will bind to this function, and if he detects a ledge, then he will turn it around. Finish execute, and then he will turn around. Okay. So let's try this. Edge detected. So maybe make him a little bit slower. What did we have? Walking. Walk speed. We'll do this. 50. That should be. Oh, it's a little bit too slow. Go here and do 100. Okay. He's not detecting. Let me check this real quick. Oh, okay. It might be because this ledge detection is turned off. Yeah, we need to turn this on, as I changed that before. Okay, now he does. Now he works. The interval will be 0.25, and this one should be fine. Perfect. Nice. So he's doing his work. He's doing his work. So, something else we already started but never finished is actually the other delegate I have defined here. an actor detected. I think we never call this an actor detected. So we have this. If an actor detected is bound, then broadcast other actor. Okay, perfect. And we can do the same here. If is bound, then call this. Okay, so the only thing that can also stop this is actually something else, like sequence. Let's do a sequence here. This will be number 2 and number 1 will be actor detected. So if an actor is detected, then print string actor detected can also just add the name here, and we can also finish execution. In both cases we will finish the execution. Actually, I also want to unbind all of this. But let's see if this even... Okay. So let's go to the Walker bot and let's take a look. Let's take a look at this box. This detection box has to be set overlap all dynamic, or yeah, that's fine. Overlap all dynamic, so it should interact with our player. If we go here, one actor detected. Okay. One actor detected is bound, then broadcast other actor. Okay. For now we will maybe better just turn this off because it's just very annoying. Let's remove this. And we will run this and we will take a look at what we have. Okay, let's take a look. So what we are doing is we will bind this should print the string. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, now it works. But for now, this is doing nothing. But just turning around. Can I do something else here? Sequence selector. What is selector? Execute the children from left to right, and will stop executing its children when one of the children succeeds. Bro, you should keep doing that. Okay, so what do we have also? We have the selector, we have the sequence, but I can just have one, right? There's just one option we can have. Simple parallel, okay. The question is, how can I do something else? How can I do this when ledge is detected, and do something else if player is detected? These are two different scenarios. Two different scenarios that need to do something else based on, you know. I mean, I can't do anything here except this one can have multiple. We don't need this. Okay. What is this? Blackboard asset. Okay. I have no idea. We will ask our good friend Gemini. How can I do different things based on tasks, outcomes inside tasks of behavior? Provides several ways to perform different actions based on outcomes of tasks. Here's a breakdown of common methods using Blackboard, keys, and decorators. Oh, I think we will take a look at the video yesterday, which I was watching without you guys. But I haven't been paying attention too much. But it was actually very interesting. So we will have another look at yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he's talking about that.
So we can just go into the look around sequence, plug this in, find our task, which basically was...
I'll turn this a little bit faster.
Roam around. Of course you can remove the BT task at the start anyway. I just let it, and then we can just go ahead and add another thing here. It will be wait. So yeah, there's already another handy task already created for us. And we can just say wait 2 seconds. So like I mentioned before, it will go from left to right. So we'll basically go into the point and then wait 2 seconds in this sequence, okay? Now, the thing is that it will never go into chase player right now because, well, you know, we first of all don't have anything, and then there's no condition for it to go into this one. So let's first of all test out this AI look around and stuff. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead and Ctrl+Shift+S to save everything, and we have to go now and create a new blueprint class. It's gonna be a character, of course, to be able to create an AI. So it's gonna be a BP_AI, for example. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now let's go ahead and give it a mesh. So I'm gonna just, for example, give the many animation for AI on the here. So we're gonna run. We have a tree. We're gonna go back into our BP the AI controller. Now, the thing that I always like changing before we forget is the auto says AI. Instead of placing vault, I like to place it place in vault or spawn. So it's always AI to basically tell Unreal Engine all the spots where the AI can basically move. So what we have to do to tell Unreal Engine about where it can go is just go here, go into volumes and create a nav mesh bounce volume. So what we're going to do is just reset the location over here. We're going to lock this and put this as 50. So it'll basically be just a huge square, as you can see, just covering the whole scene. And now if I press P, you will see how it will basically start to generate all the paths where the AI can basically go. Really cool. Just Control Shift save. And now if I were to press play, you will see that the AI will start to pick a random location, wait 2 seconds, and then go into another location, wait 2 seconds, as you can see. So, and we go to the behavior tree, you can see that it's basically doing that. It's going to look around, and then wait 2 seconds, and then again roaming around, etc. So everything is working as intended. Cool. So let's quickly just go ahead and create the animation blueprint for the AI, because I like having the animations. So let's go create on the folder for animations, right click, go to animation, and first of all, I'm going to create a blend space 1D. So that's why I just covered real quick. Now going real quick because I have already done a tutorial on this, so that's why I'm going it's not basically walking right now, because you can see it just unloaded the AI and the third person map, and then it'll be back in. So you can see the class defaults. What to do is go to the rotation, make sure that if we are seeing the player, we will switch into the chase player sequence. So first of all, let's make the task for chasing the player, because it's going to be a bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and click new task, and then we can just, for example, click the roam around that we have created. This just really doesn't matter. I don't know really what's there, just to fill the name. Anyway, go to tasks, edit the task, chase player. Let's go ahead and open this up. Now again, in the function, we're going to override the receive execute AIs like the gameplay, and we're going to have the finish execute, and then put this in success. So we're going to do pretty much the same, AI move to, and then this is going to be on success. I'm going to finish the execute, and then the pawn is going to be the control pawn, and then the tie actor will be the get player character, and then the acceptance right is going to put it up into, like, for example, 100, and there we go. It will just go ahead and move into the player. Now it will only do this if we are, so we only need to do this if we are in the chase player mode. So first of all, let's go ahead and just add the chase player thing. It will just go ahead and move into the player. Now it will only do this if we are, so we only need to do this if we are in the chase player mode. So first of all, let's go ahead and just add the chase player thing, and the thing is that we have to add a decorator. So what is a decorator? Well, a decorator will be just, well, we can just start adding it. So we can just right click on here and look around, go into app decorator, and we can choose different sections of decorators. Now the one that we're going to be looking today, which is the one more generic and use, is going to be the blackboard one. So now if we hit on this decorator they has added, we can add a notify observer. So basically when the result changes, then when it aborts, so basically when a variable that we're going to plug in here changes, we're going to say what is going to abort, and it's going to say in which point it will again go up and see in which route it goes, and it makes sense. So if we put, for example, self, you can see that this highlighted, so it will exit this sequence and go up into selector, and then it will double check again in which branch it basically has to go depending on the value. But if we were to set this into both, you will see that it will also consider this one and then exit back in here and consider both ones. So in my case, I'm going to just say self because I just want to basically consider this self and just exit this sequence. And then we need to say that if a variable from the blackboard is set or not. So right now, this probably didn't make a lot of sense, but don't worry. First of all, let's create the blackboard variable and you understand much better. So let's go into blackboard. We're gonna add a new key. This is basically just creating a new variable for our blackboard. Sorry, for our behavior tree. So this is gonna be a bool and it's has seen player.
Interesting.
And then we're gonna leave it as default, just save, and then go back into the behavior tree. So now we can basically click on the blackboard that we have created and go into the blackboard key and say has seen player, and then it's not set. So basically, if it has not seen the player, it will basically be in this sequence. But if this value changes and is now set, so the player has been seen, it will exit this sequence and then consider in which branch to go depending again on the value.
Oh,
so now we can go into chase player, add
interesting,
a blackboard decorator, and then we can select this and say again self, and then if it's set, so here it basically has seen the player, and there we go. We can just go ahead and save, and now we have to tell the AI, well, basically where this variable will be enabled or not.
Okay, interesting, very interesting, and also very easy to do, to be honest. So what we are gonna do is rename this sequence. First of all, we will sequence another one. Move it down here, and in this sequence, this one we will call this patrol. This is the patrol sequence, and we will have another sequence which will be the attack player sequence. So what we are gonna do is we will create a new blackboard which will be here. Do we have to do this? Can I just do it something like breakpoints? How did he do this? Add decorator, blackboard. Okay. We'll save this. Okay, so just one more thing. What did he do so he could go to the blackboard? I couldn't.
Now, it will only do this if we click on here and look around, go into Add Decorator, and we can choose different sections of decorators. Now, the one that we're going to be looking today, which is the one more generic and use, is going to be the blackboard one. So now if we hit on this decorator they has added, we can add a notify observer. So basically when the result changes, then it's gonna goes, and it makes sense. So if we put, for example, self, it basically then exit back in here and consider both ones. So in my case, I'm going to say self because I just want to basically consider the self and just exit this sequence. And then we need to say that if a variable from the blackboard is set or not. So right now, this probably didn't make a lot of sense.
I will create a blackboard here. Alphabet blackboard. Blackboard, okay. And now we have a blackboard. Now we can go over here. We'll create a new key, which will be of type can I only set these? Okay. Okay. What is self-actor? What is this kind of type? Also object. Okay. Hutch detected. Detected Hutch. Okay. Okay. So detected Hutch is not set. Then it should go back here, and then this will edit the decorator. What is this? Okay. Interesting. Okay. We will check is set detected Hutch and observe self. Okay. So what this will do, we will add another task. We'll create a new task of type this, and this will be called shoot towards Hutch. Okay, and over here we will override, no, not like this, we will override receive execute. We will also override receive tick. Basically, we can also we can just pass to enemy base and then shoot. Just shoot, and for this we will use equipped Get this one. And this one gets transform. Oh, get bullet spawn transform. This should be pure. Where is the get bullet spawn transform? Over here. Function. Blueprint callable. Interfaces with blueprint callable functions, but no events should explicitly declare not blueprintable in the interface. Remove this. An enemy base. We will go to the .h function. It's a blueprint pure function. Okay. Same goes to this. And where is the shoot? It might be here. Shoot. Okay. Not this one. This one. Okay, let's see. I think we might have to restart. Get bullets spawn transform. Oh no, nice. Perfect. Okay. When we compile this, looks good. Can we run this? Nice. Okay. If let's close this, save all, and let's restart this. Okay, let's check why we get some errors. We don't. Okay, it was just one-time gig. Yeah, so what do we expect? we expect to do nothing. We expect and then wait, yeah, something like this. Yeah, I don't know, it will do nothing then. It will just shoot. But we can take a look at this. Finish, execute, and it will be a success. So what we expect is if I go close, the character will stop and it will shoot. It won't turn around. It will do nothing. It will just shoot forward. This is the current implementation. So when I go here, it does turn around. It does turn around, which is because we still have it inside of this functionality. So we execute this, and this is actually what we don't want to do. We want to set the blackboard. Set blackboard value as object. So we will set, wait a second. Yeah, we will set this, but what is the key? What is the key? I think in this video he will show it.
But don't worry, first of all, let's create the blackboard variable and you understand much better. So let's go into blackboard and basically click on the if this value sequence. So now we can go again and say the AI will be enabled not when we have seen it player. So we're gonna go into the BPAI and we're gonna go ahead and add a pawn sensing, which is here, component. Now we can just see a lot of variables over here. So first of all, the angle vision, I'm just gonna put it into 70, so a bit shorter, and then the sight radius like into 500, so it's a bit small actually, like 700. So basically, we're not gonna touch sighting, sensing, and stuff. Only the hearing and stuff. We are only gonna say right now sight, which is the radius, the distance that it can look, and then the angle. Okay. So basically, when it sees a pawn, what we're going to do is basically cast to the third-person character. So basically, we're just gonna continue if the pawn that we have seen is the player. We're not gonna do anything for the player right now. Anyway, let's just get the AI controller, because as you know, the blackboard was in the AI controller. And what to do is basically get the blackboard. And then what we want to do from here is basically set a value as a boolean. Basically, this is just accessing the blackboard, and it's gonna be touching one of these booleans on the blackboard. In our case, we only have one, so we have to pass the key name, basically the variable name. So it's gonna be make literal name. So here we can just type one, and the one it has in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this, go in here and just paste it. So it's perfect.
Interesting. Set blackboard value as object. And the key. Ah, okay. Blackboard. Oh, okay. So what we will do is set this, and what we'll do here is we will we will do this for now like this. Later I will try to do it differently. But that should work. This looks horrible, but it should work. Yeah, of course, this is not existing. So, yeah, this won't work, but this might. Mm-hmm. Access non trying to read property. Okay. Detected Hutch. Okay. This is not working. What he's doing.
And then the bool value will be true because it means that we have basically seen the player. And the very last thing that I nearly forgot is the control actor will be self because basically is the
Unreal. What is it? Blackboard. Right. Your next goal variable in your task is not the same as your next goal variable in the Blackboard. You need to link them. You need to set the next goal variable in the task to editable when you call this task in the behavior tree. Select the task and go to its detail pane. Mm-hmm. I'm having trouble with my behavior tree. I have a task calculating an index integer. I have a task calculating an index integer and I want to store this int for further actions in my Blackboard. I have no problem saving Blackboard values from any other blueprint because I just need to call set value as int and parse the string with the exact variable name. But from the Blackboard itself, it's not so easy anymore. If I want to set value as int, the function wants a Blackboard key selector structure as input type. So how do I get my int value in my Blackboard? My naive try was to create a key like the string before where I just write the same name, but that doesn't work. Neither can I change the default value in the other. Okay, give me a second. I will go to the Blackboard first and check. Instance synced. What does this mean? Oh, we can do it like this. Okay. If set to true, then this field will be synchronized across all instances of this Blackboard. Okay. No, we don't want this. Entry category. Okay. This is fine. Okay. We can remove this. We can remove this. Set Blackboard value as object. Okay, so what is the key? Promote to variable. Something like this. What is the key here? So the answer to this question your next goal variable in your task is not the same as your next goal variable in the Blackboard. You need to link them. You need to set the next goal variable in the task to editable Then when you call this task in the behavior tree, select the task. Okay. Let's check. I can set this for now. And inside this, we will rename this, and it will be Butch detected. Okay. So inside here, this means there should be some kind of blackboard key. Detected. Okay. Ah, this one. Node name. Ah! This is the key. So when we compile this, it should be detected Hutch. Okay, perfect. Perfect! So now, it should work. Okay, now this, I think this now works. Okay, so the only problem is equipped bullet is none. I will make a normal bullet from this, and he should be able to shoot if I go close. He should be able to shoot, but he doesn't. For this, we will go here, execute AI, shoot, finish execute. Okay. So print a string. Okay. Let's check this real quick. What did I do? I want this back. Cancel. Hello, where's my sidebar? Window, my blueprint. Okay. There it is. Okay. So we should at least get the shoot, which we don't, because this is not correctly set. It's correctly set. Okay. So this should trigger, and we should be able to see the name of Hutch. And we does. And we do. Okay, so this is working fine, I think. But what is happening here? Control push. Print, and we will print. We'll print the name of the enemy. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. Shoot. You should do this. But to be honest, we can also check the walker bot over here. Let's move here. Let's so you can also see something. Over here we can see how the brain is working. So when I go here, He goes back up and does nothing. But this is wrong. This is obviously wrong. So we'll go back here and we'll check. Should go to the sequence. Huh. Weird. Let me... Oh. Let's quickly check the video again. Ooh, we also had no music.
And we just want
we'll have to add music. Kind of forgot this.
the route until it sees me, as you can see, and will start basically following me, as you can see. Now I'm gonna do a change here, and it's the character mode component. Do anything for the player right now. To the angle, go in. So now we can go into chase player, add another decorator, a blackboard decorator, and then we can select this and say again on self, and then if it's set, so yeah, if basically it's seeing the player. And there we go. We can just go ahead and save. And now we have to tell the AI, well, basically where this variable will be enabled or not when we have seen it play. So we're gonna go into the BPAI, and we're gonna go ahead and add a pawn sensing, which is here, component. Now we can just see a lot of site right site, not see right now site, which is the radius when it sees. So basically we're just what was in the AI controller, and what to do is basically get, in a case we only have one, so we have to pass the key name, basically the variable name. So it's gonna be make literal name. So here we can just type one, and the one it has in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this, go in here and just paste it. So it's perfect. And then the bool value will be true because it means that we have basically, and as you can.
He's doing it a little bit differently than I do. The question is, when this is set, do I have to add the decorator here as well? Add the decorator, blackboard. Maybe. Bro, I want to move this. What is this? Observer bots. Flow control settings. Thanks for nothing. When observer can try to request a bot. Blackboard is set. It doesn't matter, to be honest. I don't need this. Shouldn't be my concern. So, if it is not set, then it should be here. If it is set, then it should be here. Set, detect a touch. So, do I have to set this to true, maybe? Maybe. Oh no. Where's my... There, okay. The thing is, he's stuck here. But why? Why is he stuck there? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Oh, we have another comment. Before I continue, of course, we will take a look at the beautiful comment, which is probably some kind of spam. Oh no, Ultrabra. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm glad you can't wait for the new game. And this time it will be in full 3D. Or let's say a little bit 3D. It's going to be a little sprinkle of 3D. But it will be great. And if you like Megaman, it will be double great for you. And I think you like Megaman because when I check your accounts, we can see that you do play Megaman. Okay, but let's fix this. Let's fix this for now. So we can close this stream, because this is the final thing I would like to do today, would be to correctly handle the blackboard. And for this, we will go back. We will head over back to the video we have been watching, and
do a change here, and it's the character mode component, the max walk.
I think we missed something here.
Exit back in here and consider both ones. So in my case, I'm going to just say self because I just want to basically consider this self and just exit this sequence. And then we need to say that if a variable from the blackboard is set or not. So right now, this probably didn't make a lot of sense, but don't worry. First of all, let's create the blackboard variable and you understand much better. So let's go into blackboard. We're gonna add a new key. This is basically just creating a new variable for our blackboard. Sorry, for our behavior tree. So this is gonna be a bool and it's has seen player. And then we're gonna leave it as default, just save, and then go back into the behavior tree. So now we can basically click on the blackboard that we have created and go into the blackboard key and say has seen player, and then it's not set.
What did I do here? No, this didn't work at all. So we'll turn this back.
So basically, if it has not seen the player, it will basically be in this sequence. But if this value changes and is now set, so the player has been seen, it will exit this sequence and then consider in which branch to go depending again on the value. So now we can go into chase player, add another decorator, a blackboard decorator, and then we can select this and say again self, and then if it's set, so yeah, it basically has seen the player. And there we go. We can just go ahead and save. And now we have to tell the AI, well,
we have the blackboard here, and it will go here, and we'll check this, and this is not set. Then we'll check this, and then it should be set. Let's do another one. And this is... Let's see what happens. Maybe he goes to the wait. No, he does nothing. Okay. Okay, there's something wrong. Is not set. So first of all, maybe um why? I don't get it. I have absolutely no idea why he is not doing what I want him to do.
Basically, where this variable will be enabled not when we have seen the player. So we're gonna go into the BPAI, and we're gonna go ahead and add a.
Move
So
back.
So, and we go to the behavior tree. You can see that it's basically doing that. It's going to look around, and then wait 2 seconds, and then again roaming around, etc. So everything is working as intended. Cool. So let's quickly just go ahead and create the animation blueprint for the AI because I like having the animations. So I just cover face. Now going real quick because I have AI BP over. Now the thing is that it's not basically walking right now because you can see it just unloaded the AI and the nav mesh. Now why this is happening, I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but since I switched into 5.1, sometimes it just uploads my stuff. I think of War Politician, but I just save everything and then you can just reload the third-person map, and then it'll be back in. So you can see the AI moves with animations. Now there's a really snappy rotation that we're gonna fix. So we're gonna go into the AI, go into class D. So now what we want to do is make sure that if we are seeing the player, we will switch into the chase player sequence. So first of all, let's make the task for chasing the player, because it's going to be a bit easier. So we're going to go ahead and click new task, and then we can just, for example, click the roam around that we have created. This just really doesn't matter. I don't know really what's there, just to fill the name. Anyway, go to tasks, edit the task, chase player. Let's go ahead and open this up. Now again, in the function, we're going to override the receive execute AIs like the gameplay, and we're going to add the finish execute, and then put this in success. So we're going to do pretty much the same, AI move to, and then this is going to be on success. I'm going to finish the execute, and then the pawn is going to be the control pawn, and then the target actor will be the get player character, and then the acceptance right is gonna put it up into, like, for example, 100, and there we go. It will just go ahead and move into the player. Now it will only do this if we are, so we only need to do this if we are in the chase player route. So first of all, let's go ahead and just add the chase player thing, and the thing is that we have to add a decorator. So what is a decorator? Well, a decorator will be just, well, we can just start adding it. So we can just right click on here and look around, go into app decorator, and we can choose different sections of decorators. Now the one that we're going to be looking today, which is the one more generic and used, is going to be the blackboard one. So now if we hit on this decorator they has added, we can add a notify observer. So basically when the result changes, then when it aborts, so basically when a variable that we're going to plug in here changes, we're going to say what is going to abort, and it's going to say in which point it will again go up and see in which route it goes, and it makes sense. So if we put, for example, self, you can see that this highlighted, so it will exit this sequence and go up into selector, and then it will double check again in which branch it basically has to go depending on the value. But if we were to set this into both, you will see that it will also consider this one and then exit back in here and consider both ones. So in my case, I'm going to just say self because I just want to basically consider this self and just exit this sequence. And then we need to say that if a variable from the blackboard is set or not. So right now, this probably didn't make a lot of sense, but don't worry. First of all, let's create the blackboard variable and you understand much better. So let's go into blackboard. We're gonna add a new key. This is basically just creating a new variable for our blackboard. Sorry, for our behavior tree. So this is gonna be a bool and it's has seen player. And then we're gonna leave it as default, just save, and then go back into the behavior tree. So now we can basically click on the blackboard that we have created and go into the blackboard key and say has seen player, and then it's not set. So basically, if it has not seen the player, it will basically be in this sequence. But if this value changes and is now set, so the player has been seen, it will exit this sequence and then consider in which branch to go depending again on the value. So now we can go into chase player, add another decorator, a blackboard decorator, and then we can select this and say again on self, and then if it's set, so yeah, it basically has seen the player. And there we go. We can just go ahead and save.
I don't get it. It should work. Makes no sense. Let's save this. Maybe it's another one of those instances where you have to restart the engine, which happens quite often. Let's try.
And now we have to tell.
Hmm. Okay. Let's check this one. Yeah, it's back into the root. Unreal behavior tree stuck in root. The only thing that crosses my mind is that all the tasks fail and BT is unable to stay in the task. I have also noticed that one of your leaf selectors doesn't have any child tasks. I wonder if that's messing up the whatever. Okay. We do have something here, right? Finish execute. Switch to attack. Okay, this should at least be called, right? Switch to attack it is. So this is working. This is working. But what is not working is that this blackboard is not set. What we will do is we will try. Just waiting 5 seconds, okay? It's crazy. You know what? We can move this to the side and we can take a look at what's happening. Okay, we start. Should wait 5 seconds and then it should move. And then when I go here, okay. Okay. It is then trying to execute the next one, maybe. Which it can't. Okay. First of all, we will change this to 1 second, because that's way too much. We'll check what happens when we do this. It waits 1 second, then goes to the patrolling. Okay, nice. When we do this, it cannot get past. It cannot get past it. I get it. Okay, I'm starting to get it. You know, what's happening is what is happening is very simple. I will tell you. It goes here, then here, and then it waits, and then it goes back here, and then moves over here, and then does this and whatever, and then does even this, and then again this, and then this, and this, and this one is not right, so it will go back here, and this, and you know the deal. So when this is set, it goes here, then it tries to do this, but it can't. And this will abort and go back here. So the question is, on value change, on result change. The question is, oh, give me a second. Am I blind? Is this official? Am I blind? Is this time selector? Oh my god.
The AI, well, basically.
I'm stupid. I need a selector, not a sequence. Yeah. The selector will correctly select and the sequence will not select. It will just try to do the sequence. We are smarter now. We learned something that's important. We learned something. And now it should be able to shoot when I come here. Pew! Oh, nice. Should shoot after 5 seconds again. Okay. So, what we want to do is we will first of all rename this because this is wrong. This is not what it does. This should be renamed shoot. You know what? We call it that way. We'll remove this, we will set this, and then we will check. Do we have some kind of function for this? Is in direction. Face another direction. So we will face in direction of you know what, we will make a function for this. So we will go back here and inside the facing, where is the facing stuff? Here. We will make a U function. Face towards location. And it will get a F vector location. Targets location, okay. And we'll make a function. We'll make a function for this and we will check if .x is, or you know what, we'll do it a lot easier. Get actor location, get the actor location .x, yeah. From me to the target is target minus, okay. That's why we get here x minus this one. And then floats direction, facing direction, target facing direction. Now it's perfect. Okay. And then we will just face in direction for this function with this float. And that's basically it. So what we will do is we will build this baby. And then we will head over. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, and we will then over here, we will face towards location. I'll set this. Okay. So what's the location? It will be get objects, get blackboard value as object. And the key is promote to variable. Which will be called detected Hutch. And this one get actor. Has to actor and get the actor location. And that's it. And that's basically it. So what we only have to do is here in the walkabout, we will compile this first. Okay. And now detected Hutch in here. Perfect. That should work. Okay. Okay. I think we need to reset the engine. We are getting used to this. But and now this should work. When I go here, it's facing me. So he's shooting in my direction. He's shooting first and then facing my direction. Oh, it's always shooting to the right. Okay. I mean, he is shooting oh. Probably because... Well, get facing. Should be all right. Or did I forget? Let's take a look at the player. The shoot function. Get facing. Exactly, we get the facing, okay. And the enemy base. We also get the facing. Get projectile movement components. I mean, we can also go here. As to enemy base. Print string with facing. Boop. And now we can go here and we can also set this up. Looks horrible here, but it is doing the trick. Because it's not a... Oh no, that was right. That was alright. This is Hutch, but this is not. Right. Replacing. Okay. And now we can print. Print string. And then we can move this here and this should work. It should be shooting to the right direction. That's all right. I mean, we can also move this a lot further here. What did we do here? Bullet spawn. This is 1. Split struct. Like this. Okay. Perfect. That was it. That was it. Okay. We are basically done. And this is all working great. So they are shooting. And they are shooting in my direction. This looks good. This looks amazing. And it works. And it works very fine. Only problem is sometimes he is turning around for some reason. Is there a reason for that? Okay, looks good. That's working. So the only thing is, what he has to do is after he shoots, you know what? We can do it like 1 second or 0.5. We will shoot again. Something like this. Or we do it differently. Shoot, delay. Shoot times. This will be an int. Integer. And can we move this up? No. Oh yes, okay. So what we will do here is we will do it multiple times. Repeat. Is there something? We can go here. We can go here. And we can check. Oh, there's another comment. Let's see, who is that guy? Who is that guy? It's another spam comment. Doesn't matter. Okay. Unreal blueprints, how to repeat something X times. Can I just do a loop? For each loop with break. For loop with break, while loop. Last index is this. And then when it's done, we will do this. So we can also move this to the upper side here. Make this a little bit cleaner. Delay. And then delay something for so many seconds. And compile this 0.2 and shoot times we will make a default of 3. Okay, so when we go here, we can see that should work. Okay, let's go here and let's try this. Pew pew pew. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, we'll instantly do this. We'll instantly do this. The delay has no effect whatsoever. We'll ask Gemini. Okay. We can also do a custom function. Create function. No need. Mm-hmm. Okay. What happened? Okay. Use recursive functions, less recommended for large loops. Using timers with counter. Encountered within a loop, the loop continues to iterate without waiting for the delay to finish. This results. Okay. Initialize a counter. Create an integer variable to track the loop iterations. Set a timer. Inside the loop, use set timer by function. Okay. We will do a recursive function. That should be fine. Exec delay. Nice. Okay. We'll call this macro shoot n times with delay. Execution output also has an execution pin, hopefully, which will be in and out. Okay. So what we will do is we will head over to the event graph and copy this. And inside this macro, which is open here, we will call this shoot function. So it will go in. We add another output, which will be called done shooting in times, or just complete. So when this is completed, we will do this again. We check branch, okay. Local int plus 1. Set increment. So what we'll do is we will increment this local int. And then check if it is greater or equal to this. If it is true, then we will complete. If it is false, we will return to this. Let's make this a little bit nicer. Sequence. So this will just do this. Local integer. Okay. Okay, so this should be fine. If we go back here, and we should be able wait a second. Bullets, class reference, bullet class, and the next thing is shoot location vector. Okay, so we will do this and we will do that, and target is self, which is wrong. Enemy base is right. Shooter. Just call this shooter. There's no interface. Whatever. Okay, I have to set this, configure this correctly. It's wrong right now. Okay, but this should be working. Now, if we go here, we should be able to call this thing. So not on loop. This is done. So in here, we should be, first of all, yeah, like this. Okay, and then we have the class, and then we have the location. And when it's complete, I want to finish the execution. Everything else seems to be all right. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. I suppose this local variable is not reset. So what we will do is here That's it. How to set a local variable in Vue.js. Okay. This might work. We will try, but I don't like it, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's working. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's it. This is working. We will go ahead and take a look at the tasks, and we will create new tasks, so we know what we do next time. But for today, I think we are done, and we will create the pull request, not the pull request, the commit message together. So we'll save this. It's working. The AI is working, and we will go here and we will add all of this because it's all working, and we have done a lot of things. Added walker bots, added walker ledge detection components, added AI for walker bots. What did we do as well? I think that's enough. Yeah, I think all the rest is fine. So we'll commit this, and we'll push this, and we will close the application. Hi Pixel Shake, how are you doing? Oh, what happened? What happened? I'm scared. There was a sound effect. What did that mean? Oh, yo. Hi. Thank you for following, yo. Sorry guys, this is already a lot of streaming for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream, but we will quickly do the tickets. So I know what to do next time. So if you follow, you will get a notification when I stream the next time. It will be soon, and we can continue working on this game together. And yeah, it would be nice if you follow. And for me, it's important to see what I have to do next time when I open the software, and I don't want to waste time thinking about what to do. I want to know what to do. So, this ticket, use gameplay ability system for jumping, shooting, and moving. I have done that already. Of course, I can also offer you guys to go through some older code I have written and show you the functionality behind all of this. And if you enjoy that, if you want to know more about Unreal development, I will be happy to teach you some stuff. I have spent a lot of hours to learn Unreal Engine in the past few months. And yeah, sure. So just write in the comments and don't forget to follow if you are interested in how I do the things I do in this engine. At the counter move, I have done that as well. And the dodge roll move, I have done that as well. We can take a look at that together real quick. Change Super Character to I've done that as well. And the level editor, this might be something I don't need. I will quickly edit this. Update. Probably not needed as Unreal has some amazing modeling. Use status grids. Okay. This is nice. Okay. Save. Use attribute set for health. We haven't done that. Make bullets damage both player and enemies. And what do we need to do as well? We need to flash enemy player if gets damaged. Okay. These are my 3 to-dos for next time. Very interesting. Yeah. So let's have a look at what we have done already. So the game is pretty basic as of right now. We have just started. I'm using the controller for this, and as you can see there, the blue line is indicating the ledge detection system I have just implemented. But first, let's take a look at what we can do as the player. So we have this dodge roll, and the graphics for this are, of course, still in development. This is just some dummy visuals I have added. And yeah, you can dodge roll. And what you can also do is do the counter attack. And this also needs more refinement, but for now this is what it is. And you can, for now, counter bullets or this thing. I don't know. It's not a real bullet, but you can counter these. And yeah, it will give you a small upwards lift. Sometimes it's a little bit stronger. When you're falling, it's basically 0. Yeah, I need to probably improve that, but for now I think that's enough. So what we also have done is this enemy, he's patrolling, and he's checking for ledges, and if he touches a ledge or he finds a ledge, he will turn around and move the other way around. And what he can also do is detect the player. So if I jump here, he will start shooting 3 bullets. Actually, I can also increase this. can very easily actually increase this, as I have made this adjustable. So we can do like 6, maybe do 6 shots. And then wait. No, he's doing 6 shots. Yeah. So we have done this easily extensible, and this is basically the brain of this enemy right now. It might increase, but I think the basic enemies will be as simple as this. They will just move around and then do something. I could even argue that they might be even dumber and just move forward and then jump sometimes. Something like this. It will be more close to Megaman or other jump and run games where they basically do the same thing all the time. And the difficulty is made by having some better placement for the enemies. Yeah, this is also extensible. When I go here and I check this, and I can set the detection box to be bigger, like 20. No, this was fine. We'll do it 12. Oh, you know what? We'll do it 16. 16, and we'll do the width. Will be 100, something like this. And now, if the player comes in, he will get shot. Yeah, we don't take any damage right now, but that's the logic behind it. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, I wish you a good night, and I hope you guys are going to subscribe to this channel and visit tomorrow or the next day, the day after tomorrow, and we will continue on making this game a beautiful game, and we will be happy to get feedback from you guys when it's ready to be played. It is not right now, but it will be hopefully soon, which we are planning to finish this a lot quicker than the last project. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I wish you a good night, and see you guys in the next stream.